Okay, so I wanted to do this video basically on a video. Black skin is amazing. Maybe basically he was trying to say that people who are mixed with black on a smaller level are not black or something of that nature, that they're white. And I wanted to come in and just say why I don't think that's true. To me, honestly, he was trying to say that Carly Simon was supposedly white. And from my perspective, it's like, if you look at her, and you look at people who are minimally mixed with black, she falls into the same category. She's pretty similar to them, in my opinion, phenotypically. I specifically said this on his video as well. I left a comment specifically saying that she has lots of African features. Her lips, her nose, her cheekbones, it really complements her face, honestly. But I wanted to just show that, obviously, someone like this is not a white person, because if they were a white person, then how come they look like other people who are mixed minimally with black? And you might think, oh, people will overlook it, they won't pay attention. No, that is not the case. You can listen to a lot of white people and they will tell you that no, they pay attention to the different nuances of differences between a person who is mixed with black 5 to 15%, as opposed to someone who is just white. And I think the major reason for that is, because in our history, we've had to make a big distinction between people who were white and people who were like 15% black, for example. That was the whole thing long ago, where people who were an eighth black, even though they looked very similar to white people, were distinguished from white people. And there had to be small differences in facial features, such as the nose, the hair, the cheekbones. And in all the people that I am showing, you can see that is a difference between them and white people. You can also see another thing that I wanted to point out here, is you would say that these people don't deal with racism. Literally, all the people that I've posted that are mixed, I can point out plenty of people who are biracial who actually look like them. That's just how it is. Some biracials are very white passing, So it wouldn't be a shock that any of them were mixed. When you have curly hair, darker skin, and a broader nose, it's never a surprise that you are mixed, basically. But I would say that, the type of racism that they might experience might be internal rather than external. So, for example, there are white people with African ancestry, under 5%, which I would consider white at that point. If you have basically enough black, less than enough black to have a great grandparent that's fully black, then you are basically white at that point. And I brought in some examples. For example, Steve Tyler literally was called the N-word, even though he's a white man, basically, at this point. He's like 1 to 2% black. But he was called the N-word because he is, he has some features that are Afrocentric, but not many, much less than these people even. These people would fall under more the category of the very fair-skinned black people that sometimes pass as white, but white people can distinguish them from actual white people easily. Well, I would say for example, Steve Tyler is different. He is basically a white man with African ancestry that has had enough white ancestry over the generations to the point where he is no longer mixed with black, really. He just has distant African ancestry. And he still was distinguished from white people in some regards to be called the N-word because of his full lips. So if he just had one feature, what do you think these people will get when having a wider nose, curly hair, darker skin in most cases, and, full lips? Of course, they would get more racism than that because, like, for example, Fiona Apple. Many people, when they heard that she found out she had African ancestry, they already knew it because they're like, I always thought she was black because they looked at her, So, to me, it's like, it doesn't have to do with how much African ancestry, as long as it's more than 5%. And in these cases, I would say most of these people would probably fall over the 5% mark, or at least 5%. And, in our society, I mean, like in Mexico, in another country, maybe they would be treated like they weren't black. But in our country, they would obviously be treated as mixed people. Just very fair-skinned, white-passing mixed people. These people don't even look as white as the people who are basically like 1 or 2% black, like Steve Tyler. And even in Ty Burrell's case, I wanted to talk about that. In the census, his great-grandfather and I believe his grandfather were labeled as black. If you think of the percentage-wise what that means that basically his grandfather was 7% black. His great-grandfather was 14% black. So that would mean that even on those low levels, they were labeled as black on the census. That tells you that's how little black you can have in you, and you would still be treated as black, and that's how it is in America. That's just their culture. So that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching, and bye.